Welcome to week 17, race two of the Herd Winter Racing League. We've got myself, Matt DeFreitas, Tatum, and Brent this week are your commentators, and it
Good evening,
looks
guys.
and it looks like a very tasty race. I don't know if you guys have checked out the field, if they all turn up.
No, I've literally got home just a couple of minutes to spare, so just getting everything set up, and yeah, so I haven't really seen news. Yeah, I think
We
Jason Robinson, I saw him warm up, so I think he might be. Yeah,
Yeah, so and like he's not even like the greatest. So you've got Ian Smallman, Mark Prado, the like the A
yeah.
pluses, but then you've got like about 10 riders that are 4.7 or above for 20-minute power, which is actually pretty impressive.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was saying to Brent earlier, I think I dodged the bullet like doing the 7 o'clock and not this one because this one looks a
I
little bit
see.
tasty.
Oh, jeez. Hi, Brent.
Hey, Tatum.
How are
Yeah, I
you?
noticed, Matt, you are one of the riders at 4.7 above for 20 minutes, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but
one of the
that's
you're
only
one of those to look out for.
That's up a hill though. It's up a hill. I can only do it up a hill, not on the flat. This one,
Oh,
this one's
you
too
should try
flat.
doing that. You should try doing that on a TT.
Mm.
Then it gets tasty.
Oh mate, well as you know, the last few TTs that I've done with you, I've really struggled. I can't. I've just got to work on that that
What?
kind of intensity on the flats. It's very difficult.
Yeah, that overs unders type workout that it gives you is, oh man.
Yeah.
But it does wonders for your fitness.
That's
Now
true.
that
I mean, it's a brilliant workout, and they are good fun. But yeah, chasing you and TJ on those the last three I've done with you guys has been so hard, like much harder than any of the races that I've done recently.
there are, I'll admit that they really are.
And I used to find the TTTs easier. Like it's like, oh yeah, okay, do your little bit, and then have a
Yeah,
little recovery. Like the recovery, you're just going along so fast.
I I thought after having done quite a few by now that they would be easier. No, they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
getting easier.
Whoa.
But anyway, sorry, we've gotten off the topic there.
Yeah, well, it's all about racing now. There's 100,
I know,
110. This
yeah.
is looking very tasty. 110 in the pen so far.
Big race. If it's anything like race one, it looked pretty tame for most of the way around.
Race one really
I,
was tame. In fact, it was only like Mark John did a little dig at one point and a couple of other guys, but it was really tame. Yeah, it was mostly tame all the way, really. Even like even
yeah.
the aqueduct wasn't too bad.
Okay.
we should say for anyone who is watching who maybe isn't following the series as closely as us, this week's course is the RGV course in France,
Yes.
which is very flat. It is 25K, basically flat, except for a little 500-meter kind of 4% bump up the aqueduct and then
Yeah.
down. Other than that, and a little bit of the intestines, twisty, bumpy stuff at the end.
Thanks for bringing a bit of professionalism to the proceedings, Brent.
Thanks, Brent.
So, so when we say tame, basically what happens is it's really hard to break away. There's not a big hill, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
um, people sitting there. And,
Yeah,
you know,
There
that's right.
isn't much to break on. Even the aqueduct was just the only bit of incline. It's not really a good breakaway point.
No, no.
no, no, it's really tough to break people on the aqueduct. It's just it doesn't go up steep enough, fast enough. It
Yeah.
ends off flat. Then there's a long, slow kind of descent at the end, like a long kind of just like -2, -3%, and the group just goes smashing down it. So
Your best bet is, in my opinion, is actually the rollers at the end, the colon bit.
Yeah, I think you could be right. I think that's probably where you could make a difference.
Yeah.
and we're underway.
We are on the way. Yeah, so I'll see who I can pick up. So yeah, in the first race, it all just came down to basically a mass sprint. I think there was like 30 people left at the end. We all fancied our
Yeah.
sprinting ability.
Which yours has come a long way.
Actually, yeah, it went well. I mean, literally, like 2 months ago, I would have been like probably below 25 in that. But today, yeah, managed to get in ninth, which I and not far behind Mark John, which for me is almost a victory. Oh my goodness, somebody is absolutely steamed off the front. Pereira,
He's on a
Pereira.
GT bike, and I gotta think this might not be for real.
I'm trying to jump up because it seems Tyler is watching.
Who's watching?
Oh, is
Uh,
Tyler watching the stream? Is he commenting?
yeah, I think no, well, he was watching the. I think he's just watching the race. I was following him and he fan viewing him, and he stayed behind in the pen.
Oh,
And
Oh, well, that will change the dynamic of the race for sure.
and then
wow.
I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I'm seeing Robinson on a handbike.
Who, me?
No, other Jason Robinson.
Jason.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not seeing him on a handbike. No, I'm not seeing him on a handbike.
I will. I need to send this to you.
It's
oh,
probably
I
that.
am seeing someone on a handbike in the pack.
Yeah, that is.
Is
There he
Herrera.
is. I don't. That's. I'll be frank. I don't know if that's just a pen swap problem or if there's like a.
Yeah.
I reckon it's.
Hey,
I
what does that
can't see
even do
anyone.
on the?
Uh,
He's in 15th place, just or 18th now, but
yeah. That's
so
it. Look, I've sent the picture to you guys.
I saw him. I'm with you. So what do
Excellent.
we think? I think this guy out the front, but he's not in Zwift Power. I feel like I should almost message the group
Yeah,
and
we
Frank
should.
tell them that,
Tell
but
him.
like, dude is gonna
It's
do
just
like five,
Pereira.
6 the whole way.
Yeah, nobody's really following. This.
Well, I see Prado doing 5.8 on the front. I tell you, it's like
I
it
think
is
he's
breaking up
trying.
the
I
race
think
for
he's
sure
trying
here.
position.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the numbers are high. The numbers are. This is a much higher, faster start than the first race.
Yeah.
Maybe we front. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Bobby there. Maybe let him know.
Yeah. The problem is, if everyone else follows, he's got to follow, hasn't he? No, Jason Robinson's just mentioned the front guy's not
Ah,
ZP.
there.
All right, somebody said it. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully they. But it does. Yeah. It really. I mean, I did a race the other day, and this one guy was obviously a Ziff power person. He was just like literally at 4.8 watts per kilo the whole race, hardly changed, and it just totally completely affects the race, doesn't it? Because everyone wants
Yeah,
to follow.
that's the biggest issue.
It really is a problem. It messes a race up. It can mess a race up completely.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not be. So yeah. So who have we got? Oh, yeah, Bobby's in this one. That's good. It's always good to see
That's
Bobby in there. There's only one A rider from the herd in this one, which is Bobby. Which is
Bobby, yeah.
yeah. But we have got the Bowser back in B, and he's not even Bowsering right now. He's up there. He's in fourth place, which is completely non-Bowsery. His heart rate is about 350 though. Well, it's 188, but yeah. Oh, look, Pereira's putting another dig in. I will not. You shall not pass. Oh God, he is. He's sprinting off the front. But this will be brilliant for Prado. He loves this sort of thing. Like
Well, that's what I was just thinking. Like, this is exactly what Prado would want. Does everyone have
yeah.
to go hard the whole way?
He likes having someone to chase.
That said, this is Prado's second race of the day. He was in my race, and literally, I don't know if you saw what he said in the pen about his battery being charged, but he had to get off his bike and move the chain manually into the big ring because his battery wasn't charged, and he still managed to catch us up. So I thought it was quite impressive.
Bobby decided he's gonna check it out.
I mean, this is
But
what we say what affects the race. Like, if Prado and Cox manage to hold this guy's wheel and he's not for
Yeah,
real, like, it does change the math, right?
absolutely. Yeah, because last
They,
week Prado tried to get away with Kevin Walsh, I think, if you remember, in my
yep, I
race,
do.
and it was just those two. But if he can get behind this guy, they're too. I think they're too far behind though. Then they're not drafting him.
You're a full second
Although
behind now.
somebody's
Yeah.
gone after him, so that's three of them up there now. Yeah,
Seems
so
to be
there's a
stringing
group
out
of
the
three. This
pack of
could be
them.
interesting. Yeah, now it's gonna. Once they see a group of three like that, things are gonna start getting interesting. But this is
Those
very
those
intense.
those three are about 2 seconds behind
Yeah, yeah. There,
behind Pereira.
there's a lot of people chasing. Kroll's chasing over 8 watts per kilo.
There.
Look at
Okay,
it
so
stringing
this is
out.
starting to string it out. Whoa.
Great racing. It's great racing.
It is. Although, like I said, I'll be if this guy holds this the whole way. He's only going down to 3 now. That will really change the dynamic of the race.
Yeah, totally.
There's a couple bridging across now. Quite a few bridging to those other three.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been bridged.
I think this guy Fogelberg is needs to change his name because it's too much like Fogelberg, isn't it? It's a bit
Yeah.
confusing. I thought it was Sean up there, but yeah, Kevin Fogelberg. Does anyone know him? He's one of our he's got the racing kit on.
I haven't raced with him.
Kerry Lash is having a good race.
Gary Lash is in this group.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is quite impressive because this is
Fogelberg, Eric
high
Sedgwick.
intensity.
Yeah, Bowser. Oh no, Bowser's just about off now.
So it's all come back together. Interesting.
Well, not quite all back. They have shaken a group here with Bowser, Kyle No Guts. Those guys got shaken in this last move.
What happened to Pereira? Is he still in there, or has he been coned or something?
They
He's
got
still on the front on my screen.
Oh, is he?
yeah.
Prado's right
Oh,
on his
yeah.
wheel.
Yeah. So
The
this is
Prado on his wheel.
disconnected.
Oh, yikes.
Oh.
That's bad, isn't it?
Prado.
Ah, reconnection. It's reconnected. I don't know what that will mean to the stream. Mm, okay.
This is so funny seeing Robinson on. So I'm watching two screens. I've got Al's screen and I've got my own. On my screen, Jason Robinson's on a hand bike, and on Al's he isn't.
Interesting. So
It's got to be like the pen swap glitch because we were in the pen when it started, but I bet from Els you weren't in the pen.
Yeah.
oh, okay. So it depends when you join the pen. But I joined the pen really early. But anyway, yeah, it's that glitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, it looks like it's settling down, but Pereira's still pushing on. This is going to be so much faster than our race, and
Your
it's
definition of settling down is way harder than mine, man.
well, yeah. Well, it's only
He's
4
still
watts per
doing
kilo, not
4.4 on the
5.
front.
Yeah, no, he is. He's just head down, isn't he?
I do feel a little bad for the group that got dropped here because I
Yeah.
suspect this isn't real, and those guys were like that was tough sledding.
I mean, there's the front group's already down to like 29, 30 riders, I think. Um, and when my group was like 50 at this stage. Yeah, Bowser, unfortunately, there's a nice little group though. There's a nice second group with a
Yeah.
few people just closing up. So actually,
I see them just a few seconds behind.
yeah,
20 seconds? I think it's a 20-second gap, it
yeah, there's
looks
about
like.
22nd, but they've got a nice group of about 15, which actually will be a nice bit of racing for them. It's going to sort itself out. But Eric's still hanging in there in the front group. This is nice racing from Eric.
Pereira's still on the front, which is gonna blow my mind some more.
Pereira is the man. He's the man. So yeah, so
Well, he
yes.
might actually be the robot, but either
Well,
way.
if he's not on Zwift Power, he's just going to be one of these. Yeah. Well, I did. So you can enter, can't you? Anyone can enter, right? But
Anyone can
you just
enter.
don't get included in the results if you're like a
You're
Zwift
not a,
Power or you're not in
yeah,
Zwift Power.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You'll see a result on.
yeah. Right. So actually, it's going to be interesting because I mean, not
They are going fast. They are
yeah.
not back. I mean, they're motoring.
There's not so many of the really big guns though that had entered. Oh, actually, Smallman's in there actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
With him, Prado, and Jason Robinson, it always makes it for interesting racing.
Yeah,
Bobby, that absolutely does not let go. He's savage on the wheels. So,
yeah. No, well,
quite
Bobby's always
racing
very good.
ahead.
So we've got this guy.
Pereira is a level 7 rider, just for what it's worth.
Okay. So we've got Ariel Akamatsu. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but that guy, he's got a 5 watts per kilo, 20-minute effort. Which is quite impressive, and he's in there. So let's get back up to the front. So yeah, have they shed any more? No. Okay.
Uh, but I'm seeing Pereira on a TT bike as well. So I don't know if they are actually getting draft of him or not.
Well, you
Well,
still draft up a TT even if he's not, even if,
yeah,
I mean,
he
it could
doesn't
be
get
10 swap
draft.
glitch, but he doesn't get draft. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah. No,
Which, that the thing though it does is it does up the speed, right? Because the guy in the front is extra arrow. So, to pedal behind it, you got to go a little bit harder proportionally.
I get you.
So it does
Okay, I didn't
change the
know. I
racing.
didn't know that. So the guy on the TT bike doesn't have draft, but if everyone following, if you follow him, you will have draft.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's it.
Ah, okay. Learn something new every day, right?
Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I mean, these courses is the problem with these type of courses is that there's not lots of action, is there? Unless people do some really concerted efforts, and then they risk their kind of race.
Well, we are getting close to the aqueduct, which,
Yeah,
let's see what if somebody does something.
that will definitely spice things up. Let's have a look
Wait,
back in the.
is that, well, maybe not till 13 kilometers we hit the aqueduct. So I guess we got a little bit, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at Al's screen most of the time, seeing the Zen bike pop up every few seconds. Because it slides around back.
Yeah, Bowser's cruising. His heart rate's only near 180, which is that's like zone one for him, isn't it?
unreal.
I've heard he's got a very high heart rate.
He has a high
Wow.
heart rate. Yeah, it's quite
He goes
impressive.
at like 170 out the pen or something.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
just comment on the lack of rainbow discs people in this field. Listen,
There's no Brent Robinson around to
I know.
actually.
Well, listen, somebody's got
Oh,
to
there
keep
goes
the vision.
Prado.
Oh, there
There
goes an
goes
attack.
Prado.
Oh,
Prado's decided he's kicking it off.
Yeah, well, I mean, he left it to the sprint finish lot earlier, and
Yeah. It's a difficult spot he's chosen for an attack.
yeah, well, it's kind of flat, isn't it? But he's got it.
Yeah.
He's got away. I mean, he's super strong, isn't he?
Oh,
He's dropped the TT
savage.
boy.
You
He's
so
can
got,
hold.
he'd really want this race to go like another 5 hours or so.
He's got 3 seconds on him now. So,
yeah.
How could,
but
he's using
now it's
Oh,
black
TT
and
interesting.
white
boy's
zip.
he's putting a dig in. He's
Yeah,
sprinting.
PT guy is chasing. But now that speeds up the whole pack.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my TT
Like,
guy is like, he is sprinting.
oh,
Oh no. I mean,
and everyone else is following. Oh,
Mark is going to
that's
be
I
gutted.
don't know if he's going to be able to make it though.
Oh,
Smallman.
this is
Be able to
harsh.
hold it.
This is really harsh, isn't it? This is really harsh.
Big,
Uh,
Oh wow.
Look
big
at it,
field back now.
because Mark was really holding that, and if it
Yeah,
hadn't been for this guy that's probably dragged the whole load of them along,
yeah. And you can see he's got no tick or lightning bolt. No, not a tick, a lightning bolt next to his watts per kilogram.
Mm.
he's doing
Oh,
500,
so he's on a
600
dumb
watt.
trainer.
That means he's on a dumb trainer.
Oh dear.
Ah.
Oh well, not a lot we can do. He's doing 650
all
watts though, you know, so
it's tough to
there's no
it's
stopping
just
that
tough to
boy.
gauge, right? Is he gonna make it stick? Is he not gonna make it stick? Is he gonna be able to do this the whole way?
I mean, this guy's superhuman. 660 watts. So this, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But anyway, yeah, it is what it is. It is. But look at it strung out. Who's been the unfortunate one to get dropped here?
Uh-oh. I think
It's still quite a long string chasing.
yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It's a
Fogelberg
strung
from the
out.
herd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's probably in trouble there.
He is unfortunately in trouble. I mean, you've got like Eric
Got
Sedgwick is doing over 5 watts
190.
per kilo at the back,
Yeah, just to
trying to
hold this little.
hang in on the group, and they haven't even reached the aqueduct yet.
Group with him and Fish, more Fish and Bobby and even the Prados in now are chasing.
So
And it's a
Robinson's after Pereira. If he catches on to Pereira, it could be this could be interesting. Bobby's leading a charge though. Oh, this is really a difficult race to be in, I think.
Oh, this is this time is going to be ridiculously fast.
Yeah. Robinson's chasing the guy, but he can't even catch him.
No, he's doing like 6.5 watts per kilo.
Yeah, they're up the. Okay, they reached the aqueduct now. Things are going to get interesting here. I mean, it's already spread out. A little group's already been dropped, and they haven't even hardly hit the aqueduct.
Robinson is made of real great.
Guess the thing is, does it all come back together? But yeah, I mean, you guys are 12 seconds up on the group.
Robinson keeps ahead, and there's 50 seconds between him and first. So you need to look at it.
You're breaking up a little bit there, Tatum.
Okay, I'm hearing. Can you hear me okay?
A bit breaky.
Doing that.
That's a bit better. So they've got 8 seconds in
Robinson's
front
on
now.
this guy's wheel. It's a big group for a lot of flat land,
Yeah.
though. But if he does 6.7 the whole way, he'll make it.
So there's now the front group's down to 17. Prado's calling them to go. This is all exciting stuff. There's 3 groups. It's all split into 3 groups. Bunting's calling go. Everyone's calling go.
I'm going to change earphones quickly and check if it's better.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, cool.
So they're going a lot slower, a lot less power at the front, but they've got 11 seconds. This is going to be interesting, but they're going downhill, right?
Yeah, it's fast when you're in a pack and you're going down here.
Yeah.
He's still doing 51 kph, which is probably not that much slower than the pack. Oh, they're 52, 53. So
Yeah. So the front group's down to 13 now. Oh no, maybe 17, maybe 17 at the back there. Well, 15 with the 2.
I gotta say, the visuals of Jason Robinson on the hand bike chasing Ferreira on the TT bike are
You
just
should.
blowing my mind.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got him on a normal bike, but he's done well. I mean, he's done a great move to get across there, and he's just taking advantage of this guy, and nobody followed, so he's he's in the driving seat right now. There's still quite a long way to go, though. Oh, Tatum, you're really breaking up now.
I'm going to change the earphones.
I'll definitely give credit to Robinson if he makes this move stick the whole way, though. I
Yeah,
mean, that's a big time move.
absolutely. And there's
Still a bit of a shame.
there's less of the group now to chase. God,
Yeah.
and the groups all people are chasing. It's now that looks like it's broken into two groups.
How does that sound, guys?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's better.
Okay.
Oh, it's 8 seconds now. It's definitely coming back. The guys are chasing. This is impressive.
I will
I
laugh
reckon
pretty
they'll.
hard if Pereira loses a group sprint.
Well, well, he will lose the sprint, won't he? Because you can only do
He's on the
so
TT.
much. You can only do so much with Zwift Power, right?
True.
So actually, I thought that it limited you
think
to
it's a
400
catch.
watts though, or does it only take 400 watts
No.
into account or something?
It's higher than 400, but there is a limit.
Right. Okay. Yeah, they're down to 6. They're closing up fast now.
I love
They're
it.
bringing it back.
Nice
Yeah.
chase, everybody. Well done.
Robinson, let's see
teamwork.
what his heart rate. He's 155. It's not too bad. So he's just like pretty much chilling. But yeah, these guys have done well.
They've decided to set up.
This chase group is stringing out though. They gotta stay
It's
with it.
Prado Thorpe. They're making a dig.
Prado's
Yeah.
up to near 180.
Yeah.
Very impressive effort though.
I think he's
4
just going
seconds.
to keep it going. Once he
Yeah.
hits it, he's just going to rock it on.
You think he's gonna have enough to rock it through? Oh, that would be impressive too.
Bobby's there.
Bobby is in. Right, let's. I'm going to have a little look back a bit further down and find out how the Bowser's doing. So, second group, you got. Oh no, hold on. That is the first group. Let's have a look back down here. So, Eric, it's all bouncing about. Yeah. So, Eric got 23. Yeah, so Eric's kind of in a second big group. There's a couple of riders in between, which is good. Then there's a bit of a gap. Matt Bowser's about a minute and a half back in leading a group of about 10, which has got Terry Leduc from the herd. Anyone else from the herd? We know. Ian from the herd. I always forget his surname. Ian Elston. Yeah. They're actually, well, it says 2 minutes on Zwift Live, but that's not always correct, is it?
Big field down the road.
But those guys are all pushing along nicely. Let's just check in back at the front here. So
Otto is really close to closing down this group.
He's taken quite a few riders with him, probably around 10, 12.
I think the group is back together now, though.
Ooh, 15, 17. So he's taken 15 with him. Ooh.
Somebody's complaining about Zwift. The group's all over the place.
Oh, Prado's on the back.
Prado, yeah, I just saw that now.
Oh, don't fall off the back. Attaboy. Oh,
There he goes. There he goes. No, I think he was just changing gear again.
And Bobby has looped up with the front too.
Swap. Oh, and Jason Robinson is back in the group?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Bobby,
he's still... Oh, Bobby's on it. Bobby's on the front.
On it.
Whoa, yeah, nice. Great riding, Bobby. Prado's after him, though, and he's down to...
I think Prado was trying to use the little group as a launch pad.
Yeah. I'd be. I think I'd be out of this by now. This is just too intense.
This has been hard.
I don't think I.
There's been too much riding at 4 watts per kilo.
I mean, Mark Prado, the type of rider he is, and you see where he is.
273 for 25 minutes. Like, that's.
Yeah.
Over my limit.
Bobby's leading it out. Oh no, he's back onto the 5.6s.
Jeez.
There's no stopping that guy.
Jason's chasing him.
Yeah.
So funny how I see differently on the two different screens.
Wait, this guy is surreal. I mean,
I'm gonna try and get a picture of this.
he does those pushes up to 560. His RPMs are still under 90. And his heart rate's 125, which, like, I'm the last person to, like, critique faulty heart rate monitors, but, like, there's all kinds of nonsense happening right now.
Oh yeah, well his heart rate was 150 something when I was looking earlier, but yeah, he's probably got Zwift power limiting heart rate or something as well. Oh my goodness, look, he's up to 7 watts per kilo now. And people are oh, Ian Smallman's chasing him.
Oh, he's chasing. Pereira's chasing. Ian's there. Just
So now
Bobby is going to give it a go.
there's another break here. So you've got 2 seconds. There's the guy that's closed up, and then the pack is like 5 seconds behind. This could be a big break. There's now 4 of them up here.
That one is
Oh.
most likely going to stick.
Oscar Thorpe might be in no man's land.
This yeah, this is definitely looking like it's going to stick. Well, they've got 8 seconds, and you know, there's a lot that can happen on the on that sort of windy, uphilly, sort of rolling final bit. But 10 seconds now.
Smallman played it quite well, sitting in the chasing group almost all the way, and then lashed onto this last little break.
Yeah, he's really saved his matches.
Yeah.
Cycling's really interesting to me because you know, there's a huge amount of luck in it. Which breaks you decide to you follow
100%.
and which ones you don't. And he's played a blinder here, I think.
Totally.
And now he's pushing on the front. And I mean, I'm sure he knows that he can hold this effort to the finish as well. He's like the only other A+ other than Prado in the field.
And it's 13, 14 seconds now already, and they're at the rollers. This is where they can make it. By the end of this, they can have that bigger.
They've done very well. Pereira, oh my gosh, Pereira though. If they ever catch up with Pereira in real life, that boy's in trouble. He's like sprinting up there, looking at the screen. Oh my.
Look at him! Yeah, he's sprinting on the screen.
It just depends on what his FTP is set to.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame he didn't have. Oh no, he's only level 7. It would have been good if he had the fire socks. He'd have been firing up all the way up the slope.
But even if he now goes off, these two, Robertson and Smallman, can hold it.
Yeah. There's only like about 4K to go now, I think, or maybe even less. Yeah, there is less, isn't there? Yeah.
From the end of the rollers, it's like a K and a half.
Yeah.
So he did. Maybe he's just learning racing or something, because yesterday he did the D Glasgow race and finished in 12th with an average of 289 watts in 25 minutes.
Is this Pereira?
Yeah.
But he's not on. He's a Zwift. What's it?
He's not. Yeah, he's a dumb trainer or a not smart trainer. But still,
and now,
what did he? Did he just wreck the calibration from yesterday to today? Did he not try yesterday? I don't understand.
Now the chasing group has done its own little breaks as well. The couple of guys going up.
So they've let him go, or he's pulled away. Yeah, it's all. Then you've got these guys 23 behind.
See, going into the rollers, 14-second gap. Coming out, 22, 23-second gap.
Yeah.
That's the place to get away.
Well, these guys have pushed. I mean, these are strong riders, aren't they? I mean, Smallman, he would have known what he can do for like 5K, right? And he's just really put the power down. I mean, he's averaged like 5 to 6 watts per kilo for this last.
Yeah, he's really putting
3 or 4K.
And Pereira's put another 10 seconds into them.
Yeah, Pereira.
Oh,
There's some strong rides in some of the B riders though. Andy Kroll, Fish, I think is. Oh no. Let's see what. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
B rider. Yeah.
Anyone who stuck that group as long as they did a heck of a job.
Yeah, yeah,
100%. That
definitely.
was tough riding in there. And they're still not chilling. I mean, look at the
No,
numbers in that
the
group now.
numbers are high still. There's orange numbers still. This has
There's a
been a
really interesting battle down around 20th. There's a group around Eric Sedgwick who are 8 seconds back of a pair of riders. That'll be an interesting finish.
Oh, Jason
Yeah,
Robinson
yeah.
has dropped his arrow and gone for it. Yeah, and he's got 2 seconds on Ian.
So Robinson's yes.
Yeah, he's gone.
Wow. But Ian, oh, is he going to fight? Let's see what Ian's got left. No, he looks like he's too far behind now.
I saw
But
his
they
numbers
both
go
got
down to
big.
0 for
They
just a
both got
second
big
there
fins.
too.
Sorry, Brent, gone.
I saw Ian's numbers drop too. Like he accelerated, but they didn't stay up. So
Yeah. Right
that
now
tells
we're
me going in the towel.
expecting a big one from Bobby here. Yeah, come on, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby, sprint it out.
Look at all
Oh,
that.
look at it go. Look at it. Oh, his position is great there.
Oh
Come
wow!
on, Bobby.
Look at those guys.
Oh, some
That's the bonus.
amazing
Oh,
sprints considering the intensity of that race. There were some incredible sprints there.
No kidding.
That was very impressive.
Nice finish.
So you're
All right, I'm
right.
watching.
I'm going back to Eric now. So he's got a couple of guys like 3 seconds in front. Oh, just one guy 4 seconds in front now.
Yeah,
It's
that guy was with him, and he's tried to make the bridge up, but those other
yeah.
3 guys with Eric didn't go with him. So
Even these guys are riding 4 watts per kilo.
I know. Oh, it's like
The
more than that.
the
Jeez.
finishing time of this race must have been absolutely insane. Let's see if we can.
Were they under 30? Like that's like 50
No, I
kilometers an hour average.
don't think they were under 30.
Oh, 32 it looks like.
Yeah, what was
I see Smallman's time at 31:59 on the live feed.
yeah, we were 33:30 earlier. Wow. That's that's incredible.
I'm with Eric Sedgwick now.
Yep, yeah, I'm following Eric. So
Yeah,
he's
they're
got
not going to catch these guys. They're in the sprint already.
he's got Dot at 3 seconds ahead of him. M. Eblin is putting in a dig, but
And
Eric's
if you look,
keeping his powder dry, ready for a big burst. He's laid his feather down, and he's off. Come on, Eric.
so, there you go.
He
Yes. Oh, it's a long
go
sprint.
go go. Get Dot.
Go, go,
Come
go.
on, Eric.
Go.
Get Dot.
Yes, he's going. He's gonna.
Get
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Nice.
Now I'm watching Kerry Lash.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Kerry's
yeah.
into the finishing sprint, and he's got 3. Ryan Wang, G.
And
O'Neill.
he's
Here goes the sprint. Arrow for Kerry. He's heads up with Matt Derry going through.
nice.
Keep
Oh
on the
no,
power.
this is coming.
Oh, O'Neill's coming from way back. Stay on
O'Neill.
it. Stay on it.
Yes,
Stay on
look
it.
at that.
Oh, good effort from
Oh,
Kerry.
that was close.
Kerry's got to stay on it to finish ahead of Derry.
That was
Oh
close.
wow, what
Yeah.
a finish!
Okay, now I'm back to Bowser. Let's see what. So his heart rate is at 200. He's hit the 200 barrier. We were saying earlier, Brent, that
Oh,
his power meters probably his heart rate monitors are like, no, please, no. But he's in. This is going to be a really good. So he's got a little group of about 5, and then about 2 seconds back, there's a bunch of other herds. Now, come on, Bowser, you've got power. Let's see what you've got for us.
the
Is he gonna-
201.
Is he going to
I'm
unleash?
enjoying
Totally
watching
getting a
this hot
position there
rate.
for the sprint.
He is.
This is
Oh, I
Bowser
saw
position
700. I saw
there he goes.
700. Come
There
on,
you go.
Bowser.
Come on, come on,
Come on, come on.
One more step. One more step.
Come on. Yes, I think so.
Oh,
204. Oof, that's
They
high.
caught Fogelberg though. That was actually quite impressive because I think they were quite a while way back. Oh, it was a nice
yeah.
little group.
Fogelberg, I think, crashed hard out of that group. Like, full
Yeah,
credit to him
yeah,
for trying, but
yeah. There's a nice group at around in the sort of 45th place. I don't know who's herd in that group because we don't really care about anyone else really.
Jim Steen's still on course.
Yeah, so Kyle, Kevin. This must be the Jim Steen group. Is this the Jim Steen group? Let's
They
see.
are in the sprint.
Oh
Jim is right
yeah,
in the heat of it.
yeah. This
Somebody
is
on
the
North
Jim
Stars
Screen.
out the front.
There's some good
He is
sprinting
in
here.
good position.
Come on, Jim. Yes.
Oh, get on up, get on up. Yeah, there he goes.
Nice.
Yeah, passes him right at the end. I love when you pip someone right at the line.
And another herd putting the boot down. Mapes, Andrew Mapes.
What's impressive is how big this field is.
Yeah. 150 riders. That's fantastic.
Riders all the way down.
Yeah. Chevalier. I always there's a guy called D Chevalier, which I think is a great name. Daniel Chevalier. I reckon if I'd been called Chevalier, I would have had a much better life. It's a cool name.
Watching Ange Kwap, she's in 60th.
Yes.
It's a
Almost
huge
following.
field, isn't it?
6 seconds back of a couple riders.
I'm juggling between the two screens. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got Ange on the screen, but she's a little bit no man's land there. The guys in front are 6 seconds.
Doesn't look like she's gonna catch the.
Who have we got there? We got Stephen Hurd. Is that actually a Hurd person, or yes, it is.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, but do you know what? I was watching Ed Laverack racing the other day, and he had a guy called Craig Hurd in his team, and the Hurd was spelt capital HERD, and it was actually his name. It wasn't a Hurd person. His name was actually Craig Hurd. So it doesn't always happen.
Tricky.
Yeah, sneaky. I thought like just to keep us on our toes. I like watching Ed race. So do you guys ever watch him race?
Oh yeah.
He's strong,
He's great.
and he always goes for it at some point. It's like super
Absolutely.
impressive. So yeah, Stephen, and just behind Stephen is Nick Conn, and Greg Williams. Yeah, quite a big bunch of herds here. So we want some big finishes now, guys. Come on, don't let us down. That's why we turn up every week, don't we? For the big finishes.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
He's racing someone else in a herd kit. Oh, Nick Conn. That's who's in the green and blue herd kit.
And then
Don't let those guys in front get away.
Ed Whedon is working his way through the rollers.
Yeah. Ed's there week in,
Steve.
week out. Ed is impressive.
Ah, he's there.
Send it, Steve. Send it.
Come on, Steve.
Oh, Nick is going. Come on, Nick. Steve, take this guy. Take this guy.
Oh,
Steve.
this guy behind Aldridge is an 11 watts per kilo. That was impressive.
Ooh.
Aldridge is, yeah.
Big sprints coming out, yeah.
Like it. Right, let's move down the field. So, I mean, there's still loads of people already into the 70th.
Many. Yeah.
What a massive
Well,
field!
after
Unbelievable.
that start, that's not surprising at all to me that it ended up like that.
Yeah.
Here comes Ed. Ed is in. Doesn't even tell me. Oh, 79. There we go.
79.
Got one rider right in front of him and one right behind him, or 2, 3, maybe right behind him. So this will be a good finish.
Yep.
So in this race, finishing in the front group was hell of an achievement the way they were going.
Absolutely.
Oh, Ed is now on the front of this group, although they're not quite catching the guy in front who looks like he might have it at 2 seconds.
Prado was 4.6
there they go.
watts per kilo for the race.
Big numbers.
His 20-minute was 5 watts per kilo.
Don't give up,
You
Ed.
really gave it.
Yeah.
Come on, Ed. On the power.
Um,
On the power now,
still
Ed.
on the-
On the power now.
Bobby's 20 minutes was 4.6 watts per kilo. That is
Oh,
that high? Is
that's
that a
big.
record for him?
Goodness.
Sounds like a
That
high.
potentially could be a
Go,
record for him. Oh
go,
no
Ed.
no.
Ed needs to sprint. There
There
he
he
goes. Yes.
Come on,
Go,
Ed.
Ed.
He's got
Yes,
him.
Ed.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
got
no,
he's
no, he's
murdered
him.
in the
them.
2
He's
second group,
murdered
but he's
them.
gonna beat his group.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Go.
He dropped his
That was
pebble.
good.
Oh yeah.
Ed, that was
Nice.
that was excellent. That's what we like to see. Yeah, no, that was on Zwift Power. That was on the Zwift Live thing. I don't know why those numbers are so much different to what it's got. So Bobby, it says 4.2 watts per kilo for his 20 minutes. Still high though, high numbers. So who have we got left? I don't know if we've got any more herds in the thing, but there's so many
Jerry
in this
Leduc
field.
is still on there, of course.
Yeah, well, it says he is. I'm not. I
Oh,
haven't managed to find him. I can't find him. I don't know if he's stopped.
okay, you might be right. I can't.
No, I'm back. So
Scroll
yeah,
down.
there's about 30 people that look like they've dropped out.
Okay.
So the
Wow.
149 was the starters, but I'm down to 111, and then the one after that is me.
I blame Pereira.
Yeah, I definitely blame Pereira.
Yeah. I also I go as far as down as Mr. Ben Wood.
Well, I think that is all the herds, everyone. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
We probably came over a little bit negative today because it's just that those Ziff Power people just totally affect the race, but and it's not really like a true representation of the power they're putting in. But we kind of feel for everyone else that's riding, right?
Exactly.
So
We've been there and we've felt the
pain,
pain.
definitely the pain.
In
Um,
some ways, it's just a different race, but in some ways, it's just not maybe a fun race.
Yeah. Although, they probably got a good workout out of it, if nothing else. But Bobby, a great ride from Bobby to finish in seventh. That was impressive.
Yeah. 100%. And I just want to, now that I'm watching the back markers come in, kudos to everyone
Yeah,
that finishes the race like this.
absolutely.
Agreed.
You guys going to be watching the Worlds tomorrow?
Yes, I think that's going to be part of our. Let's make that part of our Around the Horn show coming up shortly.
It's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. It's kind of interesting. Like the first race. I don't know if you listened to the rap. I think it's called, right? And they were saying that it's going to be a real lottery, and I think they're absolutely right. I don't know. Is it like 50 go through or something to the next round, and it's going to be a bit crazy. At least the second one's a nice hilly course.
Yeah, it's the last one. The guys are saying it's pretty much between those 10. It's going to be a lucky shot.
Yeah.
Position.
And those burritos, which absolutely kill. They're like they just want you to give up cycling forever. Those burritos, they're just soul destroying when people fire those up and you're trying to catch the group in front and everything. But what can you do? Anyway, brilliant. Thanks very much, guys. That was
perfect.
Awesome as always. I really appreciate you coming on board. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next week, I'm going to say goodbye.